One of the most widely available 3D tools you'll have at your disposal will be Adobe Photoshop. Surprisingly, Adobe Photoshop has some wonderful built-in 3D tools that have improved dramatically in the last few years. It allows you to create 3D objects from built-in shapes, allowing you to add textures, lighting, and multiple objects to create a scene. You can even use the pen tool to draw a custom shape, and Photoshop allows you to convert that object to 3D. It allows you to create some pretty realistic lighting effects on typography and type as well. I have a 6-minute quick dive into how to get started using the 3D panel and workspace in Adobe Photoshop after this lesson, if you're interested in finding out how to use Photoshop as a way to add 3D to your design skills. Another option for those with the Adobe Creative Suite is Adobe Dimensions. This program is somewhat new to the scene, but it's a mock-up editor that has some pretty powerful 3D textures, lighting, and effects. It has several built-in assets you can use and customize, as well as download new assets you may need for a certain project. I love to set up product mock-ups in Dimensions and set it to a background that matches the scene. Take for instance this flat soda can design I created for a sparkling water company. I could take a simple flat design and export it as a simple JPEG and be able to apply that to a standard stock 3D model of a can in Adobe Dimensions. I can scale it on a model and then change the scene and find the right camera angle for my project. I can also include multiple models to create an ad for a magazine, for example. This tool is definitely worth checking out if you want to add 3D elements to your design without having to model objects yourself. This is also recommended for brand presentations and creating your own custom mockups. If you want to specialize in 3D, there are several pro tools available like Blender, Maya, and in this case Cinema 4D. These tools can be very expensive to license and have a steep learning curve, so these are suggested for those wanting to dive deep and even get into 3D modeling and animation. I think the big takeaway here is becoming more comfortable with several design programs so you can create a much wider variety of projects for client work. For example, the lotion product I designed was first created in Adobe Illustrator. Then I brought it in as a JPEG into Adobe Dimensions to be placed on a mock-up and set the scene. I brought this into Photoshop to add finishing touches and add typography to create a website landing page graphic to present to a client. The knowledge of multiple tools goes a long way in being able to keep up with the latest trends in 3D, design, and presentation.